Who do you guys have being the NFL MVP? I know the season hasn't started yet, but just throw a name out there.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say it's going to be the first receiver to ever get MVP, and I'm saying Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown has had over 100 receptions in the last 5 years. I understand that, being a receiver is a dependent position because you have to rely on the quarterback. But I think Antonio Brown, man, I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. I've said Julio Jones has been the best receiver for the last 5 years. But I got to give it to Antonio Brown, just based off of last season. He is consistent. And I understand that, the Falcons might have a new offensive coordinator. Things might have to, get more gel and chemistry and, establish more. But Antonio Brown, he's always putting up numbers, man. And I think if anyone can get the MVP from the receiver position, I'm going to say Antonio Brown.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan will win the MVP this year. Not back-to-back, but, Matt Ryan has won it again. And you don't like Matt Ryan, but I like Matt Ryan.
Super Bowl win.
And that's what I'm going to lead into. Matt Ryan will win the MVP, and also he's going to win the Super Bowl MVP, which is going to top it all off that the Falcons are in Atlanta when they win the Super Bowl. And I just think Matt Ryan is just going to have a great year. The addition of Calvin Ridley is just going to open up everything for Matt Ryan. He had 4,000 yards and 20 touchdowns last year. 8 interceptions was not his fault out of the 12. There were tip passes, just errant throws that drop passes was intercepted. I think Matt Ryan is going to have a great year under Sark. I think he's going to have 5,000 yards, 40-plus touchdowns, and 6 interceptions.
Bro, you just got to stop drinking before the show.
I'm completely sober, and I just believe Matt Ryan so much. And I'm not even a Falcon. Of course, I'm a Falcon fan. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Falcon fan. I just believe Matt Ryan is just that great, and he has so much to prove coming from that $100 million contract he just received. And I just believe Matt Ryan
I absolutely agree with you. He has a lot to prove this season. I'll give him this award. Matt Ryan has the most pressure coming into this season on him, which he won't live up to. He has to. He's the highest paid quarterback in the league. He still hasn't won a Super Bowl.
Highest paid player, probably.
Yeah, highest paid player.
He deserved
overall.
That money.
4-6 in the playoffs.
He deserved that money.
I'm a Matt Ryan fan, but I don't know.
He deserved that money.
But let me go on my take. Kind of piggybacking off Sean a little bit. I said this a couple months ago. The MVP will come out of Pittsburgh. It's either going to be Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, or Antonio Brown. And out of the selection, who's likely to get it would probably Antonio Brown because Le'Veon Bell, really tough for a running back to get it. We've seen a running back in this league go for 2K.
Adrian Peterson, they got it.
That's Adrian Peterson, though. I think
Le'Veon can
anybody's
provide,
in that level.
I think Le'Veon can provide more catching, so that makes it even better. What he doesn't lack in rushing with Adrian Peterson, I think he get that and catch it.
Absolutely. But a reason why I'll give Antonio Brown a little bit of edge over Le'Veon is just because, he catch out the backfield, but Antonio Brown, he's going to be featured more. More the game plan to be around him. And sometimes teams, even Pittsburgh at times, not too much, but at times, they'll abandon that running game. They'll throw a lot. I like Big Ben to have a breakout year as well. He just needs to stay healthy. A lot of people are hating on him, and he has basically a lot going behind him. We're putting Mason in, the new quarterback, so I think that's going to motivate him to play well. I'm high on Pittsburgh to have a fantastic season in the terrible AFC. The AFC's up and down. Not that many contenders.
I think they're going to
Is it really
surprise
terrible?
you.
Not that many contenders in the AFC.
I think Kansas City's good. I think Jacksonville's good. I think
Patriots.
The Patriots.
But we can't sit here and say Kansas City and Jacksonville's on the level of the Steelers or Tennessee.
These teams are going to
we can say Jacksonville's on the level. I'm sorry. We can say Jacksonville's on the level of Pittsburgh because they beat them twice last year.
They did beat them twice, but I don't believe in Bortles.
Are going to give them
we know what we're going to get from Jacksonville now. You see, I'm big on the scouting report. When you do good last year,
I don't like
you got to bring you got to bring it this year. Now you know what's going to happen? They're going to take away Fournette. They're gonna take him away. What's going to happen?
They can try to take him away. Doesn't mean they will take him away.
They're going to put 8 in the box?
Yeah. They're going to try to take away Fournette.
And what happens when you take away Fournette? As we've seen the last couple of drives with the Patriots.
They play soft, and they play conservative.
Against a Patriots defense, too, that, let's be honest. I mean, I like Nick Foles. They got lit up by him, but was the Eagles' offense so historically great? I don't think so.
On that game,
Nick Foles was historically great.
Was.
He was transcendentally.
Yeah.
As Shannon Sharp would say.
Most passing yards in Super Bowl history?
Well, Tom Brady had
Brady.
that. But I mean,
but he was matching
He
them,
was
though.
balling, yeah.
But
4 touchdowns. He caught a touchdown like Brady.
So to be understood, to sum it up, we're going with Matt Ryan. You say Antonio Brown. I just basically picked 3 players, which maybe that's a little petty. So I'll go Antonio Brown. 1A, 1B will be Le'Veon Bell, and 1C will be Ben Roethlisberger.